So this is the path that leads to God's Tender Mercies compound. And as you come around the corner, you'll see the well over there. And today was laundry day, so everything is hanging up to dry. It dries very fast here. And as you come around the corner, you will see the kitchen, which is the wooden structure, and the two houses where everyone lives. So the compound goes all the way past those, what they look like trees, but they're cassava, past the banana trees, past the cassava, and they use all of that field for growing different things at different times. And the banana trees are growing very well. Here's another little tree that they've planted. They've planted several, but it's really hard to get them going in the dry season. There hasn't been enough rain. So as you walk closer to the compound, you'll see there's someone about to draw some water. It could be for cooking, for bath, for washing clothes. There was a lot of water drawn today. In the distance, you can see the turkeys there. They're hanging out by the kitchen, looking for scraps. They're mostly looking for shade. That's why the banana trees are so awesome. And then we keep going and we have a dog. And the dog has been loose most of the day, so he is not happy about being chained up. But a lot of times when we eat, because everyone eats on the ground, the dog has to be chained up for a while. And he complains a lot. But he is out for all night long because he's a guard dog. And he does a good job. He kind of hangs out in the compound, and anyone who comes in, he barks. And it alerts everyone that there's someone in the compound. This is the turkey house, and it's hard to believe, but all the turkeys fit in there. They kind of just hunker down. I've seen them get in there. It's amazing. Turkeys and chickens together, and they just kind of make their space in there. But we built a pretty big house for them, and it stays really warm. In fact, a little too warm sometimes. But they come out in the morning, and they just are free range. We also give them some food too. But and that's the turkey. So then we have the buildings. This one on the left was the first building that was built by Children's Home Chain, I think, as them and God's Tender Mercies both. It's a really nice house. It has a solar panel on top. It has two big rooms and one small room in the middle, which is where Grace and David and Aling and Amina sleep. Yeah. The solar is right now providing, you see the light there. We have lights for the compound at night, which is very helpful. Keeps people out. They don't like to come into a place when it's lit up. And this is the second house that was built in 2018. And so now they have twice as much space. 4 big rooms and 2 little rooms. So that's the second house, and this is the kitchen. It was built at the same time as the first house. It's pretty small. The plan is this next year to build a much bigger kitchen with room for storage and room for cabinets and counters so that they don't always have to sit on the floor to chop vegetables and cook and eat. Also, we're hoping to have a family room. A room where everyone can sit inside and eat together. And that would be really good. I'll try and show you how big the kitchen is. It's very, very small. And because the door doesn't lock, everything has to be taken inside at night, or someone would come in and steal what's inside. Probably. So here's the kitchen. You can see that they cook on these 2 burners with charcoal. They cook food for 36 people here 3 times a day, except when the kids are in school. It's only twice a day. But this is the kitchen. It does stay cool because it's got all the spaces in between. One of the nicest things that they built when they built the first house is the toilets. So they have four toilets? Three toilets. Three and a shower. Yeah, so 3 toilets and a shower. The shower is really nice because it's all tiled and it stays nice and clean in there. And plenty of room for everyone. So recently, they have been having a lot of success raising turkeys. They figured out how to keep the little ones alive. The mamas are really good about laying a lot of eggs. And so the poultry are multiplying. They also added some chickens, and the chickens are actually sitting on eggs right now too. Right now, most of the turkeys are hiding. You can see these hiding underneath this little table. And then we got a mama over here who's hiding under a banana tree. And you can see the banana trees. This is okra. It's really good. I think we're kind of in the middle of their season. But it's dry season, so it's really hard to get a lot of produce out of the garden in the dry season. And that's the cassava. All of those were planted, I think last May. Last May when I was here.